Oh, wait. Maybe this is it. Oh, it is. Missiles rain over Paleto. We take a look at recent raids at Milton's mods. Dude, this is so sick. It's unclear whether this is related to the Faceless or other terrorist organizations. Concerns over fairness in police operations have surfaced after a local business owner, Mr. Finley Milton, described in detail what he called a targeted raid on his properties. According to Milton, the raid originated from past encounters, some of which he claims he wasn't even present for, between his motorcycle club and law enforcement. Milton explained that Officer Lucas Miller began reviewing old reports tied to him and other club members, pointing to 5 arrests within the month for possession of Class II firearms. Based on these incidents, the officer sought warrants to raid not only Milton, but several members of the club. Most of these warrants were initially denied, but Milton says that after that seemed a game of ping pong between the officer and a justice, one was finally approved. On the day of the raid, Milton spoke to Miller and explained that they would not resist it as long as the two cars inside of the shop that had deep sentimental value were left untouched. Milton, however, admits telling Miller that if they were damaged, he would hunt him down to the ends of the earth. My apartment wasn't touched, but the shop was trashed, he told us, pointing to scratches, broken doors, and the cars that looked as if they had been struck with a hammer. Mr. Milton says that when asked why the raid was focused on him, Officer Milton told him he was guilty by association. For 3 days leading up to the raid, the shop was locked down, leaving customers piling cars at the outside of the property waiting to get service. A few days after the raid, rumors began circulating that the officer involved had been fired. When asked for confirmation, the only law enforcement official to return a call responded with 2 words: no comment. Milton insists he was trying to handle the matter properly, as he had already spoken with police leadership with an attorney, and they planned to take the case through the justice system. This double page was reserved for stories requiring police input to ensure accuracy. After 2 weeks without any officer response, despite repeated attempts, we left it blank and will publish stories once verified information is available. Dang! Nah! Yo, bro, what the fuck? Bro. Impeachment of Marshal Gunnar Kane. This past week, the mayor of Blaine County, Junior Huntley, filed for the impeachment of State Marshal Gunnar Kane for perceived lack of communication during the recent helicopter attacks across the city during a recent transport of weapons to Metro PD. It's the same attack that we wrote about in last week's newspaper. Mayor of Blaine County, Junior Huntley, has filed for motion, and Michael Rozelle has given the motion his support. This newspaper feels extremely confident to say the following: State Marshal Gunnar Kane is the only member of law enforcement that has so far shown willingness to communicate to the people of the city about subjects affecting the safety of all. Even before this impeachment, Gunnar Kane has spoken with us around the incidents at Jet Sam Docks. So his recent interview regarding the helicopter attacks could not be seen as a reaction to Junior Huntley being unhappy about the level of communication that day. For many attempts, it is becoming crystal clear that both the LSPD and BCSO have been avoiding the possibility of press conferences so law enforcement can keep the city updated on events over the previous week. It's proven extremely difficult for us to have any form of contact with Michael Rozelle, having first reached out to him and his cabinet for comment. We would like to praise Junior Huntley. Okay. This. Last week, Senator Sturman visited City Hall to deliver a formal notice to the member of the department regarding the retention of keys to the Marshal's office. Oh shit, they want the keys back. Captain Brian Knight of the BCSO asked about incentives for new businesses and drew a cheer from the crowd when he asked about legalizing muskets for hunting and shotguns for civilian use. Yo, this is so sick. The mysterious bit. Polly and Fonz, again, another puzzle cover of theirs.
Brian, come take a look at this.
All right.
I got a bone to pick with somebody. I don't know who the fuck it is, but take a look at my fucking car.
All right.
I had this thing fully repaired. I take 3 days to take care of my personal affairs.
What the
fuck? And I come back to this bullshit. What is this?
Wait, is this your personal vehicle?
Yeah.
Did you give people permission?
No.
Huh?
Someone just took it out and just drove it like this. I don't know who it is.
I don't have good things to say about things like that.
Me either.
Hello.
Yeah.
It just heads up. We have a new mechanic shop that's just behind here, across from Ammunition. So if you guys need repairs, we are set up to do BCSO repairs now.